The city of Corning is making plans to clean up hazardous material found at two city park locations. WENY Scott Brubaker was at a meeting tonight where city officials, they reached out to the community members about what the future of those parks could look like.
The city of Corning is looking to revamp two of its parks as the DEC works to remediate contamination found in the soil. And as the city continues to make these spaces safer, they're looking to the public for ideas on the future of the parks. The rainy weather didn't stop people from attending the first community walk and talk event. Residents shared what they would like to see in a revitalized McKinney Park.
We discussed some potential enhancements to the park. We also talked about our 2021 park strategy that the City Council adopted, which specifically recommended some park system-wide improvements as well as some specific improvements for this park.
The planned upgrades come after a Department of Environmental Conservation report showed toxic materials in the soil at the parks.
They identified ash, brick, and glass in the park, and they are now moving forward with determining the extent of that to ultimately inform the remediation required.
The DEC is planning more testing this summer, with remediation starting in 2026. After that, renovations on the park could start as soon as the summer of 2027.
We heard a lot of ideas tonight, so we may not be able to make them all like one summer, but we can start kind of planning and going for some funding for the improvements as well.
Money for the remediation by the DEC will come from the State Superfund program. City officials also say most of the park's upgrades should not fall on the taxpayers.
There's a lot of different sources that we can go to, but the city has been planning to, does have some capital funds and has been planning to make some improvements to the parks.
With more testing starting in the coming months, city officials say the park is still safe for use. This is the first of two walk and talk events happening for input on the parks in the city of Corning. The next one will be taking place on May 28th at 4:30 p.m. to discuss the Hillview and William Street parks. That event will be taking place at the Senior Center located on Park Lane. Reporting in Corning, I'm Scott Brubaker, WENY News.